out there, babe. What are you doing? Where you at, Booger? There you are. Why don't you go out there? You're not going. Why not? Oh, you just want to.
I wanted to lay out in front.
You need.
What I did last time.
You want some money? You said you was going to get in the water.
I
Huh?
just want a couple pieces.
Oh.
He almost did it.
No, you did do it that time. I'd want to be out there helping him, you know? Okay. The Booger's the only one brave enough to get wet, I guess. I didn't want to get wet because I didn't want to get wet before I came. You having fun, Bubba? Yeah? Be careful when you run. You could trip on your feet and run.
Out. Okay.
That sun has hurt my eyes. So that bucket up there fills up for a while, right? And we'll watch it this time. Filling up.
Here. I'll go get it. 1, 2.
Filling up.
No.
What do you want, babe? Go here. There it goes. It's starting to tip. Yeah. Filling up. Filling up.
I'll go in there with you.
How does it dump all the way?
Come on. I want to go to the bucket. Come on. Don't walk on there.
She can't stop him from doing shit, but she can complain about it enough, right? Alright, here we go. Going. Ooh. That's pretty cool, right? There's Melody and Bug. Yeah, I like this park. It's got a playground out here. Way out there. I think this is West High School. Hey, let's. Here, Bug. You got it?
There you go. See? Come on.
Hey, listen. Go on, baby. You're okay. Don't walk on the damn towel. Okay. You can't. Listen, I'll give you your towel. Here, listen. You got your own, right? This is your towel. Okay? You walk on this one, all right, bub? This is your towel. You can lay on it and do whatever you want. Yeah. Sounds like an idiot.
Come on, bud. Please. No.
Give him a minute, babe. Give him a minute.
Okay, so
It's fine. Give him a minute. Maybe the water's stinging his eyes. It's pretty nice out here, Las Cruces. But, babe, listen. That's not your towel. This is your towel. You got it? You fetch it out. Got your own towel, babe. I gotta watch my kid and my girlfriend because they don't have appropriate social abilities, apparently. I can understand the 4-year-old, but not the 40-year-old girl. Oh well. Pretty nice. It's too hot for me. I already cut the grass today, and I cut like 3 yards, and I got a lot of sun on my face, which I hate because it makes me look like a redneck with red hair and shit. But I don't want any more sun on my face today. This place does look like fun though.
don't you want ice cream? Okay, I don't have any sugar. I'm going to you do this another day, remember? I mean, it's your phone, and you don't want
Doing all that mowing and now the water park. You're a busy man, Biggie. Yeah, I gotta get some stuff done with Scrooges. I had to go get a prescription for my heartburn, and then I have to set up a doctor's appointment, Shawnee Mental Health, and what else is there? Um. Oh, I gotta look into getting Boog into Head Start. So I need to go to the school and talk to them like this week. So I might do that tomorrow. You okay, baby? Right here. Okay, you wanna wipe your feet? You alright? You only want to do that. Other people's stuff. So yeah, I was wondering about like I don't want to be put in a position where you either like one side or the other, like on any kind of scenario. So uh, with the whole Comic Con and Jim Mint and fucking Thorough and Black the Rabbit people or whatever the heck. I don't think either one of them's wrong. Like I don't know. You know, I feel like I've always been a peacemaker unless something. But the thing that bothers me, man, is that I've had this suspicion for a while with some of the books on the list. See, last time I talked about this, I came to the conclusion that the people selling the books want the customers that are going to be reflipping to be popular people. So they want to get the most out of their money they can. So I came to that conclusion. And then I started thinking even more about it. And the thing that I thought of was they're probably not even paying them because it's really a favor for the people making the books. Like these influencers have gotten so big that whoever's making the content they want the biggest people. And if you watch enough comic book auctions, you know who's making the most money on Whatnot or YouTube or anything. So those are the people you'd want to sell your books. So, you know, I'm starting to wonder how many of these books that get super popular are even cost these guys money. Because I do remember videos, I'm not going to say who, but around the D23 time, the Marvel 1000, there was the first appearance of Disney and Marvel, first appearance of Mickey Mouse, right? And I remember a guy saying he got a free book, okay? And the here, Brody, just take it to him, okay? Okay, so one of these people got one of the books. Come to find out, he got like 100 of them. Okay, come to find out, he got like 100 of them, and one of my buddies got one of them. And 9.8, those were $1,000 books. Now, how hard is it to make a living whenever you're always getting random gifts? Like 100, that's 100K, bro. Short change, that's 200K. Short change, or 20K. You know, it's just like, bro, give me You know, um, got a ridiculous amount of those books. It's not that much to ship 100 books. That's like a long box, right? And if a content person wants to make money, they're going to want the influencer that's the most popular selling their books. Do we really know the most popular influencers? Is it really who we say they are? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know that. Maybe. Are they the only ones that sell shit that we consider popular? I don't know. It just shows you how easy it could be for somebody. It's like once you get a little bit of power, like I'm not saying I've never abused my privileges. I have, but it's never been that fucking easy. It's never been that fucking easy. He's being good, Melody. Oh my god. So that's just a small example. That's the only thing I feel like I kind of know about is that might have happened once. Does that happen more than once? I would imagine. I'd imagine it did, right? What up, Tacky? Good to see you, Tack Attack. To do a something that's killing the children exclusive. I don't like something that's killing the children. I don't like most indies. I feel like that's a trap book, but people love it. I might do a different one though. So people, if they're upset about someone getting 100 copies of this book and keeping it from other people, why do we applaud people that slab 100 copies of a book? That's not they brag about it before and applauded it, right? Don't tell me we didn't. Oh yeah, I have 500 books submitted to CGC. People are like, damn, that's impressive. It's all these exclusive books, bro, that people can't. That's what we want. We want the ratio books. Is everybody really going to admit what I've always said, that old books are the greatest and new books are shit? I can't believe that's really going to happen. I can't believe how many of these new learning collectors and shit are kind of going on that side. I'm on the both side fence, motherfucker. Like I don't think either side is wrong. Like we're just all cogs and gears. We've been able to we are able to put a name to the culprits. Is all that's happened. So. Let me get 100 brand new books, ink still drying on them. Books that at 9.8 go for $1,000. Let me see how grateful I would be. But to one of those guys, that's probably a trip to New York and a couple pairs of shoes and paying a couple bills off to them, you know. But to me, it would probably set me up for a year and give me a foundation to actually start building on. But for one of those guys, it's just we got to pay my bills. We got to pay our bills. It's a little annoying. They probably get dependent on the stuff, and they think that it's automatic. It's what they are owed. They are owed this because they work so hard. I don't know how much harder they work. We all love the hobby. I don't think they're more passionate about it than we are. Anybody is. We all care about it about the same, in my opinion.
talking to?
Talking to people in the chat. It's too hard to get 75 copies of a Bronze Age key. These exclusives are too easy. Yeah, I hope people are starting to figure out, like, if you see a book on the top 10 that just came out last week, there's no way it has any real good spec to it. Like, we just need to figure that out by now.
Yeah. You better go back in there, the bucket. Come on, let's go. Come on, right here.
It's not easy, but it's not impossible to find collections with 30 Bronze Age keys. We've been getting a lot of minor keys too. A lot of West Coast Avengers, a lot of Scarlet Witch. It's a very fickle, easy thing to manipulate. Even with these top trending cells, I don't believe it would be that hard for someone to get a Heritage account and buy a book for $20K and have 100 of them and watch the price go up and make some money off of it. And I mean, even with that, someone could put a book up and sell it at a ridiculous amount, buy their own book, and then you don't lose any money or whatever, but the sell still counts. It's just ridiculous to think about, you know, like what do we trust for real? You know, like, I don't trust anything. So I trust what I see in front of me, and that's about it. Tell you what, girl.
Whoa. Yeah, tenang daw. I love you. Get your slushie on the way home? No? You go to the bucket with mommy? Yeah, oh my God.
Touch the bucket. There it goes. It might be easier to move when it's full. I don't know, but here it goes. Tipping over. It's probably a good 50 gallons of water, maybe 100. Oh my gosh, he's blinded.
Thank you.
He's such a tough boy. You don't have to stay out there too long. I don't want you getting burned up. You can handle it pretty good, right? I don't like the sun like that. Ugh. Makes me sick.
I think I'm just going over there in the bathroom laying down in the blanket, but I had to get wet because he wasn't doing nothing.
Well, everybody's leaving now, so.
Yeah. Last time he had the whole place to himself.
What up, GT Key? Good to see you, GT Key.
Come with mommy? Yeah.
I tell you, it doesn't hurt that people don't have a ton of money either. and you see people living an easy life and trying to rub it in your face and shit, and people do get a little jealous, bro. And I'm not calling anybody jealous. I feel like what Thorough's doing is exactly what needs to be done, because it's been years and nobody says nothing, bro. I've been doing videos about Comic-Con clips because if it's an obvious bullshit thing, like, I point it out. You know what I mean? And I do think it's fascinating, and it's been on my mind. And what Thorough's doing is what needed to be done a long time ago. And it took a big enough person in the community that held enough respect for the point to get across. So when Thorough's saying shit, people listen. But when all these other small channels bring up they don't like Tom, they kind of bash him and throw him under the bus. So I'm not saying Thorough's right or fucking Tom's right. I'm just saying that this is content, and people like talking about stuff going on in the community. Okay, so if it wouldn't have been him, it would have been somebody else. You know what I mean? Yeah, what up, GT? You okay, Boogie Woogie? Yeah? No. You don't start digging in mommy's purse. I guess we can smoke out here. Hey, Melody, I can smoke out here?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I usually don't like leaving my house like this because my neighborhood's full of fucking thieves and shit. But Melody is always bitching. Oh, we don't do nothing. So, whatever. I'll do something. Did all those influencers know Comic-Con 101 was going to have UF4 book at the top 10 before they went and bought multiple copies? I'm not sure it's even on the is it on the list? I haven't seen the list yet. I try to not watch the list because I like doing it live, because when I do it live I'm able to talk about the books on the list without thinking about it. I like to prove that I'm smart as fuck, you know what I'm saying? So I'll watch it live and fire off things and see if they even know what I know before they talk about the book, kind of thing. So I know they made a video and it was like right before I went out. So I might be like 2 or 3 videos behind. So that's not good because I was on track. But is that book on the number one? I haven't confirmed that yet. I didn't think that book had a chance to be on there yet because it just didn't come out. So if it's on the number one, that's hella interesting. First of all. Second of all, I don't know if Comic Tom got some of the copies. Bro, he's definitely the centerpiece, bro. Tom's the main attraction. Okay. I know fucking Jim Mint has more subscribers. All right. But Tom has more sway. You could just tell, bro. I could tell when I saw him in the room. Everybody's paying attention to Tom, dog. That was the whole fucking shindig. I would have talked to Tom more, but I felt like he was busy, and I don't like being on people's dicks and shit. So you could kind of tell when somebody wants to talk to you. It does look weird. Well, it's not that weird. If the people making the books have figured out that these guys make the most money in the auctions, they're going to want them to have the books. That's the conclusion I came up with yesterday when I was talking to CFAP. CFAP said, "Look here, bro." You know how he does. He's like, "You're going to want the influencers to have the books that make the money." Or he said some shit, and it just clicked. I was like, "Oh, fuck." You know. I just like to tell people you can agree with both sides and not be a villain. All right. The world is open to interpretation. You don't have to hate either side. Now, you can have opinions about channels. If you don't like them, that's cool. You don't need to like everybody. But you also don't have to pick sides, is what I'm trying. That's my statement for today. You don't have to pick sides. So I'm just going to name off some of the books I think are top 10 bullshit books. I think Something is Killing the Children and Tinian and everything he does is some kind of bullshit, easily forgotten. You know, it's a great story, blah, blah. So was Die. So was whatever, dude. Like, there's been a million indies come and go. All right. It might have legs for a while, but I'm telling y'all, when it ends, it's going to end. And it should have ended already. I don't know how they're going to keep this story up. That's a dumbass book. Okay. Stray Dogs is 1,000,000% garbage. All right. I would run from Stray Dog books if I was y'all. That is the dumbest shit I ever. And I hate to say it, bro. These like exclusive fucking variants and shit, because I do love some of the creators that do the art on them. Don't get me wrong. But when push comes to shove, that shit ain't gonna make it either, bro. That shit ain't gonna make it, bro. It shouldn't even really be on the fucking list, dog. We should be learning about our history every chance we get and be learning about these small stories that happened in the 90s and thousands and any fucking time. That's what we should be fucking learning about. Not this dumbass. So stray dogs is bullshit to me. Something that's killing the children is bullshit to me. All the exclusives is bullshit to me. What else is some bullshit? Any of these whatnot fucking Comic Tom books are pretty much bullshit. Just be careful, man. How did Nerdy Girl know to buy 80 copies of an acetate facsimile exclusive? How did Skeff know to buy multiple? I don't even know that they were previewed to any news. I think that the people that just made them just wanted them to have them. I don't even know if they fucking paid for them at this point. Like, I would think they did. Some of the people, I would think the top people probably didn't. I bet Tom and Jim and them didn't fucking even pay. Probably Nerdy either. Just a few of them probably had to pay, is what I'd fucking guess. That's what I'm guessing. Because I don't know if they paid. I don't know who paid. Seems like they got a lot of copies. I would think that the people wanted them to have them and probably told them come pick them up any fucking time you want. And the people that want to go get them didn't do it in a roundabout fucking unnoticeable way and just kind of popped up there and fucking grabbed them, you know? You know that guy would have held him to the side for him. There's no way he wouldn't have. So it was just something that they've done sloppy for years, casually, and people noticed it. And believe it or not, comic collectors are very picky and whiny and bitchy and moany. So when they see something, they're going to fucking talk about it, bro. They're going to talk about it. It's small influencers. I applaud them. I applaud anybody that speaks up. You know what I'm saying? Wugga wugga. You okay, baby? Okay. You got a butterfly? Yeah? I would think it's probably annoying to these fuck. I mean, I'm sure they're happy to get some books and make some money, and they're probably glad that sometimes it's a semi-interesting book that people actually like. But some of the times, I would imagine when, hey, watch them, babe. They'll just run up to people and sit with them and all types of shit, bro. I have to watch them like a hawk. Melody don't watch them like I do. You know, some of these books that they push, the influencers are probably like, oh no, this one's gonna be the one. This will be the time the fam will figure it out, bro. Right? They probably get pushed a book constantly, is what I think. I would think they get freebies like a motherfucker, bro. And the way all this stuff's coming out, it seems to be pointing towards that, bro. It seems to be pointing towards that, dog. Do you think there's any chance the reason they push Jim Lee X-Men 1 is to help out like LCSs? Because you know every garbage LCS in America has 1 million copies of that. Is there any chance that's a thing? I don't know. It's just something that's like, It's the most pointless book you can fucking bring up. If anything, it makes your shit look suspect when you put that on a top 10. Oh, and records, once again, X-Men 1, Jim Lee, Magneto is selling for $99. CGC 9.8, $5 copy raw this week, and has a trend of selling over 20 books this week. It's like, what in the fuck are y'all? It don't even go up any. It's always $5. No one ever pays more than $5 for it. I just want them to say, have a trend of $1 uprise. It's now $6 an issue. That would be interesting. But it's always $5. Y'all think that's weird? I think that's weird as fuck. I literally told Jim I don't like that book on the list. I hope I don't ever see it. And I think he said I know.
Look, put it here on this table right here. In the sun, so it dries.
All right, we've been here for about 45 minutes. We'll give y'all a little longer. I don't know how long you usually stay.
We stayed 4 hours the other day.
4 hours.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
we're not
did.
staying 4 hours today. I know that.
All right. Let me have a cigarette then.
Okay. I thought we was gonna be here for like an hour and a half, an hour.
Okay, that's fine. Can I have a cigarette?
Oh, I didn't know you was asking.
Alex, you better go play. You ain't got much time left. Daddy's gonna make us leave.
Well, if you're gonna go smoke, if you want to go out there with you, I ain't gonna stop him.
Alex, you wanna go with mommy? Come with mommy?
You could either stay here or you could walk over there with her. You can stay here or go with her. It's up to you, baby. That's the Tide is Dead. Me and Billy were on his stream gauging the actual print at 10K. So Big E Comic Tom sells books that puts on his top 10 list. I don't know that all of us sells books that are from his list. So I don't know that he has a bunch of them. I would think, Russ is a dealer and he has a shop. So, I remember when everybody got upset that he was previewed the list like a day or two before it came out, and that was a controversy. These guys know the list before, and they had to say like, oh, we just got the list yesterday. You know they're getting the list ahead of time. There's no way they don't. So it's not like they just get the list and go live. They make a script. They do all types. So yeah, they get a jump on these books, and they have guap. They got enough money. They can buy books. They probably don't even have to fucking buy them. I would really like to know who's A-okay in these dudes. Why don't anybody ever speak up about what they send these guys? Is one thing. Did people quit sending them stuff? You know, I'm sure not everybody has, but if they sell them and the people know that's what they do, then that's on them. Who's April, Spider? The store owner wife is Crane's family. Bunny, Crane, and April weren't there. Oh. Here, babe. Yeah? Are you my boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
You want to go bye-bye?
No.
No? Don't pick your nose.
What? That's right in here. Look. Here. Can you come small? I'm gonna put this on the side. That's the way to look. It's the best.
All right, I'm smoking. So
When do we send you for everybody to eat?
I'll give you about a half hour. You can do what you want. I don't know why you want to stay much longer than that. She said we'd be for about like an hour and a half, and now it's like, ooh, let's say 4 hours. That's fine. I didn't know it was a 4-hour kind of deal at the most. See, I'd want to take him to this park. There's a park over there. I think he should get dry and we walk over there and let him see the park because it's a big one. He loves parks. So that's probably what I'm going to do. He's not going to want to leave. He's going to want to stay. There's a list of who is available at Marvel. How does Black Flag get all the Crane covers? It's Herbrowski. That would make a lot of things add up. That really don't make sense. Okay. If you're talking about the Black Flag and Clayton Crane and Clayton Crane, I've always thought Clayton Crane books were way too expensive. It's all funny to me because ever since day one I said wet ink bullshit, and even whenever I was just starting to collect books I could see that was dumb, and people fought me over it for years. Oh, Biggie don't like new books. Biggie don't like it. Well, it looks like a lot of y'all don't. Clearly a lot of y'all don't like these new books. You might hate them more than I do, dude. The dumb fucking people that used to give me shit about it now are 1,000,000% co-signing this. Meanwhile, they buy them, bro. I've seen a lot of these people completely shitting on them that buy these books, bro. They buy these fucking books, dude. Hypocrites. Fucking hypocrites, bro. They know they love them books. Eat them up. Eat them up, dude. And now they're over here. Oh, yeah, this is horrible. Was it horrible? Is it really that horrible? You wasn't buying the Stray Dogs. You wasn't. We had nothing to do with that, right? Sure. You had nothing to do with it. I have actual experience with every aspect, not just YouTube. Stray Dogs is fire. Is it though? Stray Dogs is fire. Why? Why is Stray Dogs fire? Is it? Stray Dogs is garbage. I don't care how good the story is or how good the art. It's not gonna go anywhere, bro. It's a bunch of homage bullshit. That's the only reason it got hot was because of the dumbass movie variants, bro. That's literally the biggest. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, we can't fucking not like this Miles shit and applaud shit like Stray Dogs. We can't. It don't make sense to me, bro. I'm telling people not to pick sides and shit, but I'm also trying to say, like, be fucking genuine, bro. Like, if you're gonna say you don't like this shit, then you must not like a lot of shit. You know? You must. I like reprints. I think reprints are flame. I think that facsimile or all that shit's flame. The exclusive that are marked up 10 times, I don't like that. I think that's dumb. I've always thought that was dumb. What could Stray Dogs do in the future, bro? How many of them books are gonna make it? I don't even think Strange Academy is worth a fuck. I think that's a big scam. All them Strange Academy books, scam. They're worth way too much money. Way too much money. Are you a member of that group? You don't see the genuine love for the book? What is the genuine love for it? All I've seen is these homage covers, and it's some kind of horror story, I guess. I don't know what the fuck the story. I don't own a copy. I'm just telling you what I see. It's a brand new book. People are paying way too much money for it. I don't think it should have ever made the list. So what? It's worth $10. So what? It's not. When I see them in auctions, in YouTube auctions, you can't even sell the motherfuckers. You can't. People there for a little while, people were buying them. Now it's like you can't get rid of them. They're fucking plague. Them Star Wars books, there's a fandom, but it's bullshit, bro. It's all bullshit to me. Oh, they love dogs. Yeah, sure. I love dogs. I love dogs. I love the Haunted Mansion Disney ride. I had some of them Haunted Mansion Scotty Young variants, and I sold them because I sold everything to get what I feel like is more promising assets. So I had all of the variants to the House of Haunted Mansion. Is there a future in it? I didn't think so, but now it's on the top 10 because they're going to make a new Haunted Mansion movie. So maybe I should have kept that one. But yeah, that's a cool book I like and I would think has a future, but it's going to die eventually. It's not going to be worth shit for long. It was already a $30 book. Now people just know it's a $30 book. You know, when I had it and I went to sell it, I knew it was expensive. That's not even the good one. The good one is the action figure variant that has the wife with the heart out of her. That's the shit that's really fire. See, they give you half the fucking news. Like they talk about the Scotty, that ain't the one that's the harder one to get's the action figure. So whatever, man. You know, it's some shit is good that we like, but it's not a future unless it's the 60s Jack Kirby or Ramita Ditko or Golden Age Maine. Top A tier class characters. Then Stray Dog don't make the fucking cut. Neither does Something to Kill the Children. I'm sorry. They just don't. For me, they don't make the cut. So 40 years from now, nobody's going to give a fuck, bro. Nobody's going to give a fuck. And I could go for Ice Cream Man and fucking Department of Truth too. For me, I love Ice Cream Man. I think it looks cool. But there's no future in it because there's no way, it can't ever be canon with anything. Are they going to create their own amusement park or fucking movies? And if they do, are they going to be any good? Or is it going to last forever? No, it's not going to last forever, so it sucks. That's how I feel, bro. Walking Dead was the only thing that broke actual ground because their TV show was the best comic book oriented television show, period, and still is. It is the best saga television series ever. Walking Dead, bro. And people don't give it enough credit. And that's the only indie for me that makes the fuck in my mind. I mean, there's some other historical ones, but all these new ones, dude, they're never gonna amount to shit, bro. I mean, look at Y: The Last Man. That was a huge book for years. And then the TV show, and it shit the bed. And nobody seems to point out that how popular it was and how shitty the fucking TV show was. Didn't it get canceled, or we got 2 episodes, right? All of that time, all those years. Well, Y: The Last Man is good. Well, no, it's not. No, it's fucking not, bro. Just like everything. No, it's not. Walking Dead is a better comic than show. I'm not saying it ain't, but the show's the best. There's not a better comic book show than Walking Dead. They generated more money than any Marvel TV show ever, dude. You could probably put them all together, and they haven't generated as much as Walking Dead shit. That shit was big time, bro. They was the #1 TV show in America, bro, for a long time. They was destroying everybody up until Glenn died, and then Carl died. It was the shit. You know what I'm saying? Now they're gonna bring back Michonne and what's his name? Rick. It's gonna be Michonne and Rick, and it's gonna be #1 again. Watch. I know I'm gonna watch it. As soon as I know that there's an episode out of Michonne and Rick is back in Walking Dead, sign me up, bro. Sign me up, bro. They do now, but not the beginning. They have some boring seasons now, but not up until that time. I mean, it don't change the fact they were better than anybody. What other comic book TV show? What's the second best, Spider? What's the second best comic book TV show, bro? Because they're definitely #1. It's a very distant #2, whoever it is. I have no idea who it could be. They're no competition to Walking Dead, though. I'm not hung up on that. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know. I'm just saying. I like thinking of things like this, you know. So when I say indie books suck, I feel like I'm usually right. And whenever I say Walking Dead is successful, I feel like I'm usually right. And all these new books are dumb. I don't mind the Tolsons and all that shit. It's fine. You know, they have their little area in the collecting game. But just because a book comes out at a con and someone does some art or some bullshit, that means nothing. That means nothing. Those books are for all the yuppies to make their fight. That's how they pay their bills, apparently. They made it clear that we need to pay our bills. That's the way it's told. It's the way I believe it. So that's their bill paying. Some of their luxuries in life. And the normal people that celebrate it, that's what, bro. You know, I wouldn't knock that kind of life. I wouldn't fucking gallivant it. I'd be a little more thankful, I think. I think they're thankful. I think they fucking try. I got more books than all them dudes. Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that, Spider. It don't seem like they like to keep them. They do love comics. I think they love them enough. Do people think like we're not in on it? Do they think we're like dumb and we haven't figured it out? Is what makes me wonder. Show them 60+ boxes not for sale. Right, right. Um, are we dumb? I don't know. I know I'd be a lot less greedy when I do see some of the prices they try to sell shit for. I'm like, that's overpriced. I don't get half the money they get. It seems like the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. So when a guy sells like me, I really get the least amount he can get. But somebody that don't need the money, oh sure, give them extra $200. No fucking sweat, right? Show me a room of a Star Wars collection not for sale. Yeah, yeah, I could dig it, bro. CS, what up, fam? Show me every Marvel Legend wave since started 20 years ago. Oh, dude, do you got the Sentinel Marvel Legend? That's a really expensive one. I think the Build-A-Figure Sentinel set. Always wanted one of those. Those are really impressive. And then my favorite Marvel Legend is Dragon Man. You know, the FF creation Dragon Man. I think those are really expensive because it's a little bit bigger of a figure and not many people have it. So the Build-A-Figure, Sentinel, and the Dragon Man are like the only two I really want. You got 2 Galactus OG sets. Dude, I went to those fucking stand-ups where they got all the books. And, you know, I kind of eyeball them up and down. I had a lot of books on the wall. You know, I didn't have AF-15 Superman 1, but I got a good chunk of the books they were showing. So I'm pretty proud of my collection, and they could all suck my dick because I know what kind of collector I am. I'll turn anything I can into bomb ass shit. That's all I do, dude. I do it good, and I do it as much as I can. I don't think people have the thrive. I'm already set up, bro. I've been stocking up for another run at some books. The thing is, I don't really want any books. I don't have a book big enough or something urging me. I got a book coming in the mail now. I bought for 150 bucks. It wasn't cheap, but I got a Miles Morales Secret Wars 8 homage. I think I paid too much, but it's a near mint 9.8 candidate, and they're supposedly going for like $300-400 bucks. So I didn't want to make the guy feel like he lost out on it, and I overpaid a little bit. I hope it ain't dinged up because I didn't see anything wrong with it. If it's a real 9.8 candidate, I got a pretty good deal, I guess. Look up, babe, babe. So I got that book coming, and that's a nice book, and it'll be nice to have it because I have one and I sold it for fucking schmeckles. Booga! Hey! He just walks up to people. But he's picking shit up. Oh my goodness. Fuck. I kind of want a She-Hulk 1. Those are super cheap. I can get one for like 80 bucks. I'm just hoping these books go down. I'll get some more. You got to realize I'm here, bro. You might not be into it, but you got NWO that does. Yeah, I know. Into what, though? Be into... I'm not bragging, just saying I'm a collector. If I bought it, I wanted it, not because someone online told me. Oh, no. That's the thing, Spider. I look for things people spend money on because I have none. And if I can get it for $1 or $2 and sell it for 10, I'm going to, because I want books that cost hundreds of dollars and shit. So I do listen, and I don't care if they say it's worth it. I care if people actually pay for it. So when I see an auction and someone buys a fucking Dungeons and Dragons book for 15 to... When I saw First Spot and Hood Inc. sell it for like $80 fucking dollars, I said, oh yeah, you know, that's the shit that gets me going, you know. So when I see an old book I didn't know was a key just pop up, and oh, this is a $300 book, I'll go to the store and get it for 5 or 10. And it's a fun thing to do because I don't like those books. First White Wolf, Guardians Contest of Champions, #1. My shop had 30 of those. And I sold them all while they were on that fucking top 10 list. Sold them all, bro. turned them into some fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Turned them into first Swamp Thing and whatever I got before that. Silver Surfer 1, all them contest of champions. I mean, that's a no brainer. Like, would would my collection be dope if I had 30 White Wolves and I never sold books, or would it be dope if I had a first Galactus and the first Silver Surfer or Silver Surfer 1? I want the fucking Galactus, and I have to go through a lot of fucking work to get it. I have to go on auctions. I have to kiss ass. I have to package books. That reminds me, man. I got to get working on my KOAs. I got to make a necklace and get some books together. And I got about 4 fucking AOKs. I've just been so fucking busy, man. But I'm gonna do some AOKs before I do any auctions. And NWO is killing the game because all we do is get killer shit, bro. So I know your collection's fly, bro. I've seen your books. It is on you and your choice for your collection, right? My daughter can sell them all, but she collects now, so she'll probably keep them too. Right. Yeah, I hope my son wants to keep collecting when he gets older and don't want to sell all the shit, but my books are going to be around as long as I can take care of everything, for sure. I've just got such a good collection the last 3 years that I hate even leaving the house because I've never had anything in my life, and my friends have given me a lot of those books, and I have a lot of respect for them. Every time I go anywhere, I put them up and hide them and lock them up, and even if something bad would happen, I don't think they're gonna find them or get to them. So whatever, dude. So I've been doing this for over an hour. I appreciate y'all. I'm trying to get my channel monetized so people can give me tips. I don't really want members. I don't know. I could have done that years ago. I just want to be able to click the button and say you can donate or whatever if you'd like, and they can leave super chats. I think super chats are cool. I think you got to earn like 100 or 2 before you can get a check, but that's fine. And you only get like 30% of the money, but whatever. People like doing super chats, so I just want to have the same kind of shit that other channels have. They think it's cute, so I'm gonna try to do it too. We're gonna have a pumped up comic collector club, and the hunt. Tony Sanders is gonna be lit. Hoodad is the world champion. Me and Bleeker are still tag team champions, and we're gonna go into that and have fun. And I'm gonna invite all the homies back for Comic Collector Geek, Comic Collector Club, and get my